The verdict is in. This is a little late, so I'm pretty sure you already know. But Sean Diddy Combs has been found not guilty of the most serious charges of racketeering and sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, but found guilty of the lesser charges, transportation to engage in prostitution. I called this in my last video. I did not see him getting convicted of the RICO, and I knew that we'd have a full verdict today because they wanted to wrap this up before the 4th of July holiday. The jurors didn't see Combs as the head of a criminal enterprise. I don't think really anybody did. So I think that charge was just too overzealous by the prosecution. The prostitution, they proved that was a slam dunk. It's possible he will walk free today. The judge could release him, and I think Judge Moranian may grant that request because he never had any priors. He didn't have any formal convictions. However, Cassie's lawyer and Dante made a plea to the judge to keep him confined, to keep him in jail, because they are afraid of retribution. They think that he possibly may cause harm to them because of their testimony in court against him. Now, the charges that he was convicted of, they are the lesser two, and each count carries a maximum of 10 years. I don't see the judge sentencing him to 10 years for either one of those counts. I can see maybe 2 to 5 years and to run consecutively. So, with that said, and remember, he's been in jail for some time. So, he more than likely will get credit for that time spent in jail. So, I'm looking at maybe 2 to 5 years per count to run consecutive. He may end up with about 18 to possibly 36 months, possibly a little bit more, could be a whole 5 years. That would be 60 months. But I'm not really even seeing a whole 5 years. To me, I'm seeing anywhere between 18 months, 36 months match with time served. Because, like I said, he's going to get credit for that time that he spent detained. Now, even though Diddy won his freedom, there's still damage. Like I stated in my previous video, damage has been done to his brand. Damage has been done to his legacy. It's just irrevocable damage. And damage has been done to his bank account. He has spent a lot of money settling lawsuits, paying out a lot of money for legal representation, and he has more lawsuits to look forward to. It's not over for him. He's still gonna be in a fight in a legal system, whether he's appealing these convictions, because I'm pretty sure he and his legal team are already plotting, already coming up with an appeal for the two lesser charges that he was convicted with. And let's also not forget, yes, he won his freedom where he will not spend the rest of his natural born life locked away in a little cell, just shrinking and turning absolutely nuts and living a life of solitude and going inside of himself and imploding. But he has made an enemy of the federal government. The feds do not like to lose. Normally, they don't. They have a 98% conviction rate now. Of course, I am taking into consideration that a lot of people do plead guilty when they are faced with federal charges, because I think a lot of them are just too afraid to even try to go up against them. They try to get the best deal they can. So, taking that in consideration, and with the trial that they actually litigate and win, 98% conviction rate, they look crazy right now. They are looking crazy right now because Diddy just absolutely beat them. The biggest charges, they didn't get any convictions, and he walked out with the two lesser charges. And like I said, he could throw enough money at those charges to try to appeal those, and he possibly could win. He could take this out as long as his money can take it. He can prolong it. if that's a strategy that the defense wants to use. And he could do this and be free because I believe that Judge Separania will let him out. And also, you have to keep in mind that this gives him street cred in a crazy way. I mean, he is in the hip hop world, so this means a lot in the hip hop world, having street cred. I mean, he'll have a new theme song. Diddy is free. He beat the feds. Now he's the John Gotti of hip hop land. He's the man now. He went up against the feds. He beat the feds. And trust and believe, they don't like this. So he's made an enemy. What if they come back and try to charge him with something else later on down the line? Just because he beat this doesn't mean he's completely free. He's on the radar. They have done this before. They have gone back to get people. So he's still just not clear. It's not clear cut for him. So he needs to be on watch. Now, what has this taught Diddy? What has Diddy learned from this? Absolutely nothing. I don't think he's learned a thing. I think this has emboldened him, and I think it's made his ego even better. When he found out he was under federal indictment, he still beat the brakes off Jane. That was testified to in court. So I don't think he's going to learn anything. I think he's going to go in, he's going to do his little 24, 36 months. He's going to join a few programs while he's in there. He'll come out and do press conferences and go on a hobo apology tour, talking about how he's created a better self. He's gone deep inside. He's looked at himself and he's done the work and he's a better person. And he just wants to get back to who he was, but a better person. And what will the world do? What will the public do? Forgive him, accept his apology, because we have short-term memories and we are very, very forgiving to celebrities. His celebrity helped him in this case. Whether people wanted to admit it or not, it did. Because nobody wanted to send Diddy, Puffy, Puff Daddy, Love, Brother Love. Nobody wanted to send him to prison for the rest of his life. It didn't matter what he did. I'll leave you with this. This incident has set a precedent. We will see more criminal cases develop from civil lawsuits that contain these kind of explosive allegations. We are already seeing it happen in the past with documentaries, lawsuits. We're here with Sean Combs, and we're seeing it pick up momentum. It's happening right now with the actor comedian Russell Brand. He is facing charges. He's actually been charged in the UK with rape charges that developed from a lawsuit, complaints. And these alleged incidents happened over a decade ago. So this should be a warning to people, to celebrities, to people that's involved in questionable behavior. You better look at this and you better learn something from it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you back with more updates on this case and more uploads. Take care of yourself and each other.